much as I want to make a good intro, I am way too awkward for it. So I think I'm gonna start with the makeup. I am doing the clean girl makeup today, which has been trending for a really long time now. Not a very long time, but that's doing. It's more of sorts of everyday basic kind of routine, which is very minimalistic but very glowing. So that's what we're going for today. The first product that I'll be using is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. I love this pencil. It's very easy to work with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with lining my eyebrows नीचे से पहले, like that, and then I'm going to blend it like as you can see. One of the brows is done, and I'm gonna do the same in this eye and be back. So I'm done with both my brows, and the next thing that I'm going to use is a primer. I will be using my pore primer for this one from PAC. It's a pore filling primer. It works really good if you have large pores like I do. So I'm gonna use this Elegant Pro concealer first on my acne marks and just like cover them up a little with this. So I put concealer on all the marks that needed a little bit extra coverage, and I'm gonna let it sit and not blend it out. Tap on it a little bit to like, so that it doesn't look streaky when I put foundation on. Now I'm gonna go with my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. I don't take a lot of foundation on my nose because I have a lot of pores and a lot of texture on my nose. So the more product that I put on there, the more it will look cakey. After I'm done blending my foundation, the next step is concealer. I'm gonna use the Elegant Pro Conceal again. It's in a darker shade than my skin because I have a lot of darkness under my eyes and like halos right here. So it helps to like conceal it without creating any shadows. So I have the concealer on, but before blending it out, I'm gonna let it sit for like 30 seconds or a minute, because till then the texture of the concealer gets a little more thicker and it gives a little bit more coverage. So another trick that I have for my clean girl or everyday makeup is that I don't put any concealer on my eyelids. Thanks to the Indian genes that we have, I have a little bit of pigmentation on my eyelids that looks like a natural eyeshadow without like having to use eyeshadow. So I let that be. So I'm going to use lighter shade of concealer now, and I'm using the e.l.f. 16R Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Medium Neutral. One corner. And what I do is I kind of do this. I'm going to do the same on the other side now, and I'll be back. Then with my concealer, I know it looks a little weird right now, but trust the process. Now I'm going to use a little bit of concealer, the lighter shade itself, on here. I don't go for a full V because that'll kind of here. I use it as a contour. It's kind of neutral. It's not very warm. It's kind of a neutralish shade, so I kind of like it as a cream contour. What I do is I'm going to take what I've done is I've taken the same thing on my hand, very lightly, kind of warmed it up. Now I'm gonna go for my nose contour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slightly like take it on my nose, the sponge itself, and then connect it to my eyebrow like that. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes. So I'm going to use a blush, and for blush I'm using the Rare Beauty blush. in the shade Bliss. So this blush, this range actually has two formulas. One is a dewy formula and one is matte one. They have 2 shades in the matte one if I'm not wrong, and 4 shades in the dewy one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dot right here. I'm going to put it a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin. So if after my cream blush I feel like a little bit more blush is needed, I would go for this NYX blush that I have. It's discontinued, it's no more available. It's in the shade Amber. It looks very dark in the pan, but it's not. Okay, kind of blend it out, wait, just a bit. Actually, next step is mascara. I'm using the Maybelline, the Colossal, in the non-waterproof variant. I don't like waterproof mascaras. I feel like they break off my lashes way too easily. I don't like that. I'm gonna coat my lashes really quickly. I'm gonna do mascara on the other eye and then back. The sun has actually gone down. I need to finish my makeup now. So next I'm gonna use a highlighter, and for highlighter I'm using this Dior highlighter in the shade Nude Glow. Yeah, it's in the shade Nude Glow. I don't know why I chose today out of all the days of my life to film my first YouTube video. I woke up with a super bloated face in the morning. Like I had an interview and I woke up and I had a super bloated face, and I was doing my makeup before the interview. Yes, obviously. And I was like, there's something wrong with my face, but I can't really tell what it is. Like I could see that it was swollen, but I didn't know why or what exactly was happening. So I kind of late, so I didn't pay attention to it as such. But after that I went to like get breakfast, and my bhaiya asked me if everything is okay with me because my face is really swollen, and I was like, Henna, there's something wrong with it, right? And I started explaining water retention to him, and he's looking at me like, bitch, just have water, not a big deal. I mean, I have my own spit. Why do I need anything else in this world, right? You guys can see how nice my eyelashes look. Like this is a really good mascara, and it's like the cheapest. It's the second cheapest if I'm not wrong. It's like for 400. It's like for I think 400 if I'm not wrong. But it's like really good. I love it. Now for my final step, I'm gonna use a lip liner. I'm using the Nykaa lip liner in the shade Pillow Fight. So you see this tip right here, right? This. Yeah. Let me just. So what I do is any darkness on my lip, like I have kind of lip darkness on my lip line, I kind of use a lip liner all over it. What I do after this to make it look a little bit better, like I take a finger and just kind of blend it out for the more natural lip filler look. Now I'm gonna use the Dior Lip Glow Oil in the shade Cherry. After the lip liner, on his lipstick. My friend gifted this to me recently, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Like, I feel like I kind of feel bad that I did not purchase it on my own. It's her so long. So this is the finished makeup look. It's not too much, it's not too less. It's a perfect glowy everyday makeup routine, which is like really easy to do. Yeah, I guess that's all for today. If you like this makeup look, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more makeup content that will be uploaded here really soon. Thank you.